Do you ever feel like your kindness is being taken for granted? Do people mistake your compassion for weakness? In this deeply reflective episode of the Enlightened Mind, we explore a powerful story from the life of the Buddha that teaches us a crucial truth. Kindness must be balanced with strength. This isn't just another tale of being nice. It's a profound insight into the human condition, leadership, self-respect, and the boundaries we must establish to protect both others and ourselves. The King's Dilemma, when compassion invites chaos. One day, a wise and respected king visited the Buddha. He looked troubled. "Lord," he said, "ever since I started following your teachings, I've become more kind, more forgiving. I no longer feel the urge to punish. I treat people with compassion. But my kingdom has become unruly. People no longer respect my word. Crime is rising. My subjects are not afraid of justice anymore. What should I do?" The Buddha looked at the king and smiled. "Let me tell you a story. The snake that stopped biting. In a quiet village near a great tree lived a venomous snake feared by all. It would bite anyone who came near without reason or mercy. People avoided the area, terrified of the serpent. One day, a monk arrived in the village. Drawn to the shade of the tree, he sat beneath it to meditate. Villagers rushed to warn him of the deadly snake, but the monk remained calm. As the monk meditated, the snake emerged, hissing violently. The monk met the snake's glare without fear. "Why are you not afraid?" the snake asked. "I fear nothing," said the monk gently. "Not even death." This stunned the snake. "People fear me, run from me, try to kill me." The monk replied, "That's because you act from fear. You bite because you expect to be attacked. Let go of your fear. Replace it with love. You'll find peace." Touched by the monk's compassion, the snake vowed to stop biting. Time passed. The snake changed. He no longer bit anyone. But something unexpected happened. The villagers realized he had lost his bite. Children began throwing stones. People kicked and tormented him. When the monk returned months later, he found the snake wounded, battered, and weak. "What happened?" asked the monk. "You told me not to bite, so I didn't. But now everyone hurts me." The monk nodded. I told you not to bite, but I never told you not to hiss." Back to the king. Strength and compassion must coexist. After telling the story, the Buddha looked at the king. "Like the snake," he said, "you misunderstood the teaching. I told you to let go of cruelty, but not your responsibility. As a ruler, you must still ensure justice. Your kindness must not make you weak. Be compassionate within, but strong without." The king understood. His role was not to be feared, but to be respected, and respect comes from balanced leadership. Reflection: the modern misunderstanding of kindness. This story mirrors our modern lives. We're told to be kind, to forgive, to let go. And yes, these are beautiful virtues. But when kindness lacks boundaries, it becomes an invitation for abuse. People mistake compassion for weakness. In relationships, work, or even daily interactions, those who don't set limits often find themselves exhausted. Real-life examples. Workplace. The employee who always says yes becomes the dumping ground for everyone else's responsibilities. Relationships. The partner who always forgives without expecting change gets neglected or mistreated. Friendships. The one who gives endlessly without reciprocity becomes emotionally depleted. Buddhist insight: kindness with wisdom. The Buddha didn't teach blind kindness. He taught wise compassion, loving kindness, metta, combined with discernment. He urged us to act from love, but not from naivety. When someone abuses your compassion, it's not unkind to set boundaries. In fact, it's compassionate to both parties. True compassion says, "I care about you, but I also care about myself. I will not hurt you, but I will not let you hurt me either." Practical tools from the Dharma. Here's how to apply this teaching in modern life. 1. Know your boundaries. Before others cross your limits, you must know what they are. Write them down. Reflect on situations where you felt taken advantage of. 2. Hiss without biting. Use your voice. Speak up. You can assert yourself without cruelty. You don't have to bite, but you must hiss when needed. 3. Balance heart and spine. Be soft-hearted but strong-spined. The Buddha had infinite compassion, but he also confronted kings, spoke against injustice, and refused to tolerate deceit. 4. Practice metta and upekkha. Metta, loving kindness, must be paired with upekkha, equanimity. Love with balance. Care with clarity. Final wisdom. Gentle doesn't mean passive. Kindness is not the absence of power. True kindness is power with awareness. A strong sword kept sheathed. In this world, not everyone honors your good intentions. And that's okay. Your task is not to be liked by all, but to live with clarity, courage, and compassion. Be kind, be wise, and when necessary, hiss. Folded hands. Subscribe to the Enlightened Mind for more Buddhist teachings and timeless wisdom for modern life.